Michael Ornstil, and I'm a mediator at JAMS. My mediation practice is pretty defined and focused, and I would say the three major aspects of my mediation practice are personal injury, usually catastrophic injuries, serious injuries, wrongful death, and I also do a lot of the cases and claims that have arisen out of the wildfires in California, both in Northern and Southern California. When I think about my philosophy towards mediation or my approach, I would say it's more perspiration than inspiration. And by that I mean settling a case is hard work. You've got parties who have fundamentally disagree on the facts, on the law, and a big part of our job as mediator is making people feel good about compromise. Trust is a key component in any mediation. How do you earn trust? I think from the start, you're very prepared right from the beginning of the mediation. You demonstrate to the parties, I know what this case is about. I've read the brief. I know your position. I know what the issues are in dispute. So you're earning their trust throughout the day. Oftentimes in the cases I mediate, there really isn't a dispute about law. Oftentimes what we're mediating is the value of a loss, whether it's a loss of an individual or an injury. It's a very elusive concept. There's no book. There's no formula. If someone has lost someone who's very close to them, obviously they're going to be very emotional about that loss and may have a view of the value of that loss that is reflected by that emotion. And if emotion is driving someone's thinking about that, you're probably not going to get a realistic value. So I try to prepare them for that. I try to put them at ease. I try to say, hey, today may be a hard day. I'm going to try to make a hard day a little easier. Can't eliminate the hard parts, but I'm going to try to make today as easy as possible and do the hard work to try to get your case settled. And if you're feeling more comfortable, you're more likely to make reasonable and rational decisions, and that's important. A lot of mediation is effort, is perseverance, it's patience, is sticking with the parties even when it looks hopeless. And I think oftentimes parties who see mediators care, I don't know whether a rising tide lifts all boats, but I think they care about getting the case settled, maybe a little bit more, and they're maybe willing to compromise. But caring about the case settling is a huge component part of my success as a mediator.